We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Cory Kephart Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head swimming coach Cory Kephart. And Cory, guys are coming off a strong meet against Fairmont State. The boys fell in a close one. The girls score their third highest point total of the season. Talk about that meet and kind of senior day all in general.
Well, just a good day. A lot of people swimming in their last home meet for us. A lot of people that have gone through, the ups and downs of the program here. So it was a pretty special day. I'm glad that everything worked well. We had a great showing. I would have hoped, was looking for a little bit closer meet on that side, but I think Fairmont had some injuries and things they were working with. So, I was happy with the way we got up and competed here at the home pool and the support we got from the community as well.
And looking at the 7 seniors you guys honored, you had 7 total, 4 who really kind of started the program in 2021. Talk about what it was like to kind of honor them and give them that day.
Well, it was just a strange combination, some that were here through thick and thin, a couple others that we added on, throughout bits and pieces. One's been here a couple years, one's just here this year, one's been 2.5, was in grad school, may continue on with us in Sophia Castillo. So, it's just an interesting and, you never know how things are going to, work together when you start bringing in pieces one at a time here and there, but we sort of looked at all options, and fortunately everybody sort of fit in. Everybody fit in well, and really helped contribute to what we've been doing here.
And on the women's side, you had 2 different swimmers win 3 races. Jade Miller in her final home meet got 3 wins, and then Gabby Baiano also with 3 wins. Talk about those 2 and how they're kind of leading the way.
Well, I mean, they've been doing that for a while. Both of them swam some different events than what they would normally do. So it just, I think I've talked about it on this show before, is they've got great versatility, but, unfortunately they're so good and dominant in their specialty events that it's hard sometimes to get them, get them some different events. But, Gabby hardly ever swims anything but freestyle, but, she can go up in the 200 fly against, I think she would have a chance of being an MEC, all MEC swimmer if we decided to go that route. So it's just a matter of just not enough swims available in a dual meet to get them some different things. But it definitely makes it easy when we can move people around like that to pick up points where we might need to get them.
And talking about versatility, freshman Sarp Kilich really showed that against Fairmont State, got the win in the 1,000 and the 100-yard event. Talk about him and kind of how he's able to go up and down like that.
Well, right now, just with the makeup of the team, Sarp's pretty much an option in any event. I personally think that, mid-distance freestyle up to that 1,000, maybe not into the mile or whatever, but, maybe a knock on me or whatever, but I really haven't found his place yet. So Sarp is sort of the guy that floats around and does some things that this upcoming meet tomorrow will be the same thing. He's going to, fill some areas that, he hasn't swam a lot this year, but I know he'll get up and compete. So, that versatility is there, and I'm sure we're going to get to a point where we'll zero in on what his primary strokes are. But for right now, both he and I have been happy with just sort of being a little, taking and seeing what each meet takes. He'll always say, I'll do whatever you want, coach, but I don't like the 1,000. But so, and the 1,000 is one of his better events. So, we're starting to prepare and see what events we'll do in conference or whatever. So, he's got a lot to choose from, so he might be entered in a lot of events that will end up, removing him as the meet goes on or whatever, just because he's got that versatility, and that's what I like to recruit in swimmers, and it's not just him. A lot of our people have a lot of versatility that, as I said, just can't get to see it at this point in time. So we'll take that versatility any day of the week.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head swimming coach Cory Kephart. And Cory, this weekend, while it's your final tune-up for conference, both teams have a chance to kind of write their names in the record books. If either team splits, they tie their single-season win record. If either team sweeps, they break their single-season win record. Being in that position heading into this final meet, talk about what that's like for you as a coach to see both teams having that success.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a tough call. Alfred was added on when I scheduled to meet with Penn State Barron. It was a return for them coming to see us last year. I know Coach Wallace there very well. My wife grew up in that area, so I wanted to try to get into Erie again, see some friends and family. Both of them have diving, which will put us, 26 points in the hole from the very beginning. So definitely be a tough challenge, as they're both, they both have some good quality swimmers. So, you had mentioned that to me earlier in the week, and I was thinking, maybe not. But I think we're going to go out. We'll put a competitive lineup up there. Alfred State has also made the decision that they're going to put on some tech suits this weekend to maybe get a little bit faster or whatever else. So things are sort of stacked up against us, but this whole season we tried to upgrade the program. We swim against great teams like IUP and some of these other schools that are, in conference. We'll see Findlay and some other great D2 schools. So get better by swimming better people. So win-loss records aren't really what you go out and try to get. They sort of happen this year, but it'd be great to go out and grab either on one side or the other or both. Grab a split and get on that record list there, or whatever. But for right now, pretty much all the focus is on the 11th through the 15th at the GMAC Championships.
And as you guys tackle this final tune-up, you mentioned two quality teams in Penn State, Barron and Alfred State. Talk about the matchups, kind of, and I guess what they bring to the table.
Well, like I said, outside of the diving that we can't really do anything about, they've got some strengths where we don't. They're pretty. Their strength probably is sprint freestyle on the women's side, where it's not that we're weak in sprint freestyle. We just can't throw 3 or 4 people up there. So on the men's side, freestyle is not their strong point, so we're going to be looking to get a lot of points there. So we just sort of try to get matchups, take advantage of places where we can, and some of them come down, and what meets like this will come down to is like toss-ups, like on the men's side, the breaststroke events. Matt, our new swimmer from England that just got here in January, and Gustav are going to have races where it can literally go. They could get first, they could get third. Sometimes that's just, the roll of the dice that we have. That could make the difference in the meet. So, I've got some places where we need to, roll up the points, some places where we need to break even, and some places where we need some luck. So it'll be a great dual meet. And, the Junker Center in Erie is a very nice pool. And, I think we'll just have a nice trip down there, good competition, and then get back and really get focused in for Canton.
And finally, what's your message to your team at this point? Obviously, you're down to the final weeks here of the regular season. What's your message to them right now?
Right now, it's a lot of panicking, I say, and I mean, we're not into taper time yet, but we've been doing a lot more of specialized type workouts and shorter and more speed and everything like that. Some people adapt well to it right away. Some people don't. I mean, there's some people that I'm watching in practice right now that I'm fearful that I need them in the conference meet like tomorrow. So you don't know whether they're ahead of schedule, behind schedule, or whatever. But what I always try to stress about taper is everything's a good thing. You feel bad right now, that's great. You feel great right now, that's great. You're going to feel better in a week or 2 weeks. So we just got to keep a positive outlook on it. It's such a, swimming is definitely not an A plus B equals C sport. You can do everything right, A, B, C, D, E, and your F result is nothing what you expected. So it's all about, in my mind, 80-90% mental. If you can stay mentally focused, if you can stay mentally positive, keep that killer instinct going and that willingness to want to go and put it on the line in the competitions, usually things work itself out. So I'm just stressing positivity at this point and the hay's in the barn, so to say. There's nothing there's no way we can rewind the clock and go back. So we just got to march forward towards that, day one at Canton and get that first good swim out of the way. And, usually things just fall into line.
Thanks, Cory. Good luck this weekend. Can't wait to see you out there.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.